The purchase account had been overcasted. Let's say overcasted by $110. For a quick recap, I just let you know what are the types of errors. One is the error of commission. One is the error of complete reversal. Error of omission. Error of original entry. Error of principal and compensating errors.
Yeah.
Error of commission means you are same head and same account. It means commission means you are writing the correct amount. It means the amount is value is correct, head is correct, but the account in which the amount is to be debited or credited is wrong.
Yeah.
For example, both are, suppose there are two trade receivables, Sham and Ram.
Yeah.
Both are trade receivables for you. Correct? Instead of debiting, you have received an amount of, let's say, $1,000. Instead of crediting the Ram account, you had credited the Sham account.
Yeah.
Right? So both are classified under the same head. Same head means trade receivables head. But the ledger name, you have written it wrong.
Yeah.
You get my point? So this type of error will not affect your trial balance because in total, both the amounts are included in trial balance. So instead of writing 1,000 Ram as less, you have written Sham as 1,000 less.
Yeah.
Do you get my point? So this type of errors will not affect the trial balance. So this type of errors are known as error of commission. When the amount is correct, head is correct, but the account you have taken the wrong.
Oh, so amount is correct, but the account is wrong.
Yes, account is wrong. Even head is correct.
Okay.
Okay. There is a, when the normally students get confused between the error of commission and error of principal.
Yeah.
Error of principal says that amount is correct, head is wrong. Head is wrong. For example, you have paid for motor expenses and instead of debiting the motor expenses, you had debited that amount into the motor account. You get my point? This is an expense. And this is a motor account is under the head of fixed assets or non-current assets.
Yeah.
Correct. So this is head. Difference in head.
Yeah.
Amount is correct though, but you have chosen the wrong head. So this type of errors is known as error of principal. This is the main difference between the commission and principal, which is the most confusing errors.
Yeah.
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 Complete reversal says that instead of debiting one account, you have credited that account. Full reverse effect. Omission means you have forgot to write those entries. Omitted to write those entries.
Yeah.
I'm just taking a brief, but we are going to revise each and every chapter in detail in a summary form for each class because you're having less of time. So I understand that situation. So I'll just, this is a only demo session only. Huh?
Yeah.
Original entry means the amount is wrong.
Yeah.
It means that you have received 1,000 from some person, but instead of writing 1,000, you have written it as 100 or 10,000.
Yeah.
You get the point?
Yeah.
Error of complete reversal. Complete reversal means there are two errors. Sorry, compensating. Compensating means there are two errors. One mistake is on the debit side and one mistake is on the credit side.
Yeah.
And both are adjusting each other. Clear?
Yeah.
Now, clear with the concepts of the errors?
Yes.
Now, if I've given you example, this one, the purchase account had been overcasted by 110. So out of this errors, do you understand? Can you categorize which account it can be affect? Or where you can categorize this?
I think it will be original entry because you overcast it.
Yes. This is an error of original entry. Normally, there are two types of concept of errors. One is single-sided error. One is two-sided error.
Yeah.
Two-sided error means accounting is affecting, always have a debit and a credit.
Yeah.
See, whatever we write in the debit side should be equal to the credit side. This is a basic form of accounting, right?
Yeah.
It's like assets is always equals to capital and liabilities.
Yeah.
Correct. So this is an equation which should be always be true for an accounting. Two-sided error means that you have done a mistake on the debit side and the same amount mistake is on the credit side.
Yeah.
It means you have something to debit and something to credit. Single-sided error means that you have written half of the journal entry correct. Either the debit is correct or the credit is correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So in this type of situation, what we have to use when there is a single-sided error, you have to use a suspense account.
Yeah.
Correct. Clear. Because you don't have the other side. You don't want to rectify the whole of the transaction. You have to rectify only the half of the transaction. So you have to use a suspense account.
Yeah.
How the suspense account come into existence? This comes into existence when your debit side and the credit side of a trial balance does not tally with each other. Clear?
Yeah.
I'm being super fast because I just want to make you understand the concept.
Yeah, no problem.
Situations. When we come into the questions form, we go into the situation.
Yeah.
So suspense account comes into existence when the debit side and credit side of a trial balance is not tallied with each other.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And by rectifying these errors, we just going to knock off the suspense account. Knock off means we just balance the suspense account. We have to create its ledger and just we have to balance this. I hope you have done this chapter in previous year.
Yeah, I have.
In year 10th, you have done this.
Yes.
Okay, for year 11, the whole book will come. Whole book will come or the current topics only.
Sorry, can you repeat?
For year 11, you have to cover the whole book again from the first to end topic last.
For year 11, we're only covering from like a specific, for example, let's say in year 10, if we did from chapter 1 to chapter 10, then year 11, we'd continue from maybe chapter 11 to chapter like to...
Okay, not the previous one. Previous one will not be there in the course.
Yeah, but then what I'm saying is that in the exam, we'll have both year 10 and 11 both. So I just want to get through the entire book once again.
And your internals are done? Your internal assessment is done or it's pending?
Sorry?
Internal assessment is there, is the concept of internal assessment also there? In the month of March, normally students have exams for the...
Oh, yeah. March mocks is, it's currently going on right now, mocks.
It's currently going on. Accounting is done?
Yeah, but I've like after I did the mock, I felt like I needed support because like I went through I did so much practice, and then when I went and answered the mock paper, like I got the format, like I had income statement and statement of financial position, so I got the format correct. I was able to do the format and everything, like debit credit. But the thing is that the numbers, like I felt like there was a problem in where I placed it on all, so. I felt like I cannot approach exam questions of accounting and I need
because you had finished your course, but yet you need more practice on the examinations concept.
Exactly. Yes.
So this suspense account will be knocked off by preparing a ledger of suspense and just writing the single-sided error and recording it. For example, can you just frame the journal entries, rectifying entry for this error? The purchase account had been overcasted by 110. It means you had written purchases extra by 110 amount. So what you had to do in that case? This is the debit and this is the credit. Should I debit the purchases or should I credit the purchases now? You had overcasted the purchases by 110. How can I rectify this?
You can...
Normally, what we have to do when we write the purchases on the debit side or on the credit side?
Debit.
Purchases are debited. So we did say that purchases had been overcasted. You have written purchases account extra by 110.
Yeah.
So what I should write to rectify this error? Should I debit the purchases again or should I credit the purchases?
Debit.
If I write in debit, the purchases will increase more by